All right. So, good morning, everyone. I'm really glad to be here in this distinguished community of digital twin. My name is Ahmed Alnaggar. I am a senior consultant of digital twin and smart buildings at Building Research Establishment. Today, I'm going to talk around life cycle asset management in the intersection between digital twin and smart buildings. So, in the start, if we look at the building life cycle. In the capex stage of the building life cycle, we have from stage 1 to stage 6. So, and in the in use operation stage is number 7, REBA stage number 7. So, the capital expenditure is about 15 to 20% of the total building life cycle, while the in-use stage is about 80 to 85% of the total building life cycle. So, I think there is a lot more work needs to be done about the connecting the digital twin agenda with and digital twin technology with the building systems in operation phase, including CAFM systems, computer facility management system, BMS, and so on. So, I think, are we having that appropriate kind of proportion between the work being done in design and construction and the work being done in digital twin is something that we need to really consider. In the operation phase, the smart building definition is actually looking more into the connecting building systems using smart technology. So it is a perfect kind of integration with digital twin agenda to have that kind of intersection between digital twin technology and pushing the BIM data into operation and then connecting with a building system. So the smart building are digitally connected structures that are combining optimized building and operation automation with intelligent space management. So, that integration between the data coming from the digital twin and from the BIM into the building system is of utmost importance. And it could be about energy, lighting, fire, water, HVAC system, and so on. So the connectivity between data to support data-driven decision-making between the data coming from the digital twin and smart building in the operation phase is very important aspect to consider. So that's really the intersection that I'm talking about. So the BIM data from design and construction is pushed to the operation phase here. So that's BIM for FM, and then the connectivity with CAFM system, BMS, and IoT, which is the black circle as a smart building, is what we call the intersection here between life cycle digital twin and smart building. So I think that connectivity will add a lot of value for the data-driven decision making in the operation phase. So this is a case study that I have done. It's about, that's a building in central London. We did a retrospective digital twin of it, and again, the work around retrospective digital twin is very, very important now for the industry, because we have more than 95% of buildings are already existing. They are not in design and construction phase, and they are not new build. So the retrospective digitization of existing building stock is a very, very important agenda to consider. So this case study was about digitizing an existing building. So we created a BIM model for the existing building. We integrated with IoT ecosystem, and then we connected to the CAFM system, the computer-aided facility management system, so that we have an automated kind of connection between the data from the digital twin and the computer-aided facility management system. And the case studies here were about CO2 occupancy and temperature, and also some other case study here about HVAC system and the differential pressure for filters in the HVAC system. So when a parameter reaches a specific point, it sends an automated notification to the CAFM system, so that the technician would interfere and make the necessary change. However, there are a lot of lessons learned I had from this case study around the data exchange between design, construction, and operation and COBE, because what I found here is that COBE data, even very good quality COBE data, they are not very well understood by CAFM systems. That's why the look into integrating IFC and having a lot of technology development in the operation phase is very important to have CAFM systems and integrated workplace management system and energy management system to understand IFC. So this is a big development agenda for the industry as well. And based on that, in that case study, I created the roadmap for creating that kind of exchange between the digital twin and smart building. Sorry, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
okay.
still hear you.
Yeah, all right. So, okay, so creating the BIM model, it starts with creating BIM model using LiDAR scanning or creating BIM model using building drawings and CAD, and then export this model data, to the CAFM system, and then connect with the IoT based on the IoT use cases that we are looking at, and then have this connected IoT data to the CAFM system, and then having the final result as a connected digital twin between design, construction, and operation. So it is important to give more focus in retrospective digital twin, as I said, because a lot of the vast majority of buildings are already existing. So that's the technology infrastructure of the technology architecture of the system. It has BIM authoring software, and then we extract the BIM model in IFC, and then connect that with the CAFM system, and then integrate that with IoT, and then connect that also with BMS and IoT data. Finally, it's a big and significant technological change. So analyzing and managing the social change associated with digital twin technology change is equally important, and looking into the social, the macro phenomena, the macro social phenomena, and the social aspect of technology is very important. And this graph shows here the interconnectivity between, at an organization level, between the technical subsystem, including all the technologies that we talked about, and the social subsystem, people, their roles and responsibilities, their skills and experience, and their culture, and also some organizational aspect like leadership, support, structure, policy, procedures, and both the social and technical subsystem are a part of the macro social environment, including the policy, regulations, legislations, and so on. So all these aspects are, as a system of systems, they are interacting with each other, and they are very important to consider when we look into our digital twin, connected digital twin system. Having that joint optimization between technology development and social development. Finally, these are the key points. So more focus needs to be given to develop use cases, business case, and applications of smart technology and operation. Integrated lifecycle digital twin should be connected to the asset management system. More work needs to be done on the technology development for facility and asset management system, using and getting them to understand IFC and to complete that life cycle approach for assets. Also, it is very important to give more focus in retrospective digital twin. It is equally important to the retrofitting for energy management. Retrospective digital transformation and retrospective digital twin is very, very important. And then finally, digital twin is not just about technology, but it is also a social change. So more work is needed in analyzing the socio-technical transition associated with digital twin implementation. Thank you so much, and yeah, happy to take questions.